You too. What is going on, Lakers family? So, in today's video, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers, and we're finally starting to turn things around. We're playing some of our best basketball of the season, especially with all the injuries that we've been dealing with, right? Players been out of the rotation, and coaching's rotations have been, terrible, mediocre. But I will say, ever since LeBron James' cryptic posts on Twitter, of the hourglass emoji, the Lakers have been playing some better basketball. Our record is 6-1, and our record is 4-3 without LeBron James this season, which is not great. But you remember, like there was a point in time of the season where we needed LeBron James to close that game, especially when the Lakers were down double digits, and we needed LeBron James to at least drop 35 plus points in a game, especially when we're down. And that was super unfortunate, right? But it still happens here and there, but the Lakers are starting to turn things around. We're starting to play some better basketball without LeBron James. Now, Anthony Davis does have a record this season 3-3 with the Lakers, especially without LeBron James this season, which it's not a winning record, but at least it's a tie, which I could say that is positive. And the Lakers' record is 30-26. We're 4 games over 500, and we're 7-3 in the last 10 games, which is very impressive. Now, starting with our new addition, Spencer Dinwiddie, the Lakers did sign him in the buyout market, and he's averaging near 8 points per game, shooting the best field goal percentage in his career, 50%, which is actually incredible. And in Brooklyn this season, he played around 30.7 minutes a night, 48 games played, averaging near 12.6 points per game in a down year, playing some of his worst basketball in his career in Brooklyn. But he did shoot around 39.1% from the field, which is terrible, not efficient. But for the Lakers, he is averaging 1 rebound, near 5.5 assists, 2 steals, and shooting 33.3% from three. And in Brooklyn, he shot around 32% from three. So his field goal percentage is going up, and his three-point percentage is going up by a little bit, but not by that much. And he's shooting about 100% from the free throw line for the Lakers. And in Brooklyn this season, he shot near 78.1% from the free throw line, which is not great, but it's not terrible, right? So I'll say this is his best free throw percentage since the 2020-21 season in Brooklyn, where he shot 100%. So that is very incredible. Now, I will say he's been struggling offensively, which I do believe he's going to pick it up. I'm not really worried about it. He has to get his feet wet, his rhythm back. You got to get the chemistry, the continuity right. So his first game, his debut against the Detroit Pistons at home, he did score 6 points, 2 rebounds, 7 assists, plus 5. He shot 33.3% from the field. He shot 2 out of 6 from the field. He shot 1 of 5 from 3, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. He had 4 turnovers coming off the bench. And versus the Jazz last night, the back-to-back games the Lakers did play, he did score 10 points in that Jazz game last night, coming off the bench, 4 assists, 2 steals. He was a +9. He shot very good from the field. Incredible. 66.7% from the field. And he shot 4 out of 6 from the field, 2 out of 4 from 3, and he had 1 turnover coming off the bench. So he's a 3-level scorer. He's a solid playmaker, very underrated playmaker. He's a ball-handling point guard. He can facilitate, he can play make, he could pretty much do everything. He could play defense. Now, I will say there was times in the fourth quarter where he was closing games in the lineup, so don't be surprised if he does close up games for the Lakers. And don't be surprised if he does start, because there was times where the Lakers would run D'Angelo Russell coming off the bench, and there'll be times where Austin Reeves was coming off the bench or starting. You get what I'm trying to say, but I won't be surprised about that. And I will say head coach Darvin Ham did say that Spencer Dinwiddie was going to play alongside D'Angelo Russell and Austin Reeves, 3-guard lineups, which I don't like. I don't want to run that small ball lineup crap, which we did run last season. And I wasn't really happy about that, right? Now, I will say the Lakers' record is 5-0 in the starting lineup with LeBron James, Anthony Davis, D'Angelo Russell, Austin Reeves, and Rui Hachimura. So we're undefeated, and we need to go back with, Rui Hachimura, which we don't need to have him off the bench like last season, because we have more scoring. We have that depth, so we need him to start. And for Taurean Prince, he's been so inconsistent. Yesterday he did struggle. He had 6 points. And there'll be times where Darvin Ham is playing him more than 20 minutes. He's never been like that. He shouldn't be playing more than, 20 minutes. At least he should be playing at least 15 minutes. That's all we need him to do, right? It's just knock down his shots, play defense. But the fit, Taurean Prince, I think he's better suited off the bench playing with the second unit. And Rui Hachimura starting for the Los Angeles Lakers. So I will say the Lakers, they're going to have a break because it's All-Star break. And yesterday they did play against the Jazz on February 14th. So today's February 15th. So the Lakers do have what? So February 15th till the February 22nd against the Golden State Warriors. So that is what? That is like what? 7 days off. And the All-Star game is in Indiana in 3 days on February 8th. On February 18th. My apology. Why did I say February 8th? But you know what I meant to say, right? So the Lakers have a break and they can figure out things, right? Now versus the Detroit Pistons, I will say LeBron James, he was just very aggressive at the rim. He was throwing down dunks and he was passing no looks to Osiri. Same with, Osiri. He was passing no looks to LeBron James. And I will say this Lakers team is very dangerous. We have what it takes to at least compete for a championship. I'm not saying we're going to win the whole thing. But to be honest, guys, I'm not really worried about the West other than, Denver Nuggets because they have our number. I'm not really worried about the Pelicans. We have our number. I'm not worried about the Golden State Warriors because we have our number in the play-in tournament, the regular season, and in the postseason, right? And the Pelicans number, we have them. And the Sacramento Kings, even though they do have our number, I'm not really worried about them because it's only the regular season. So I'm not worried about them in the postseason. I'm not really worried about the Phoenix Suns because even though they do have some pieces defensively, they're not their greatest defensive team. So I'm not worried about any of those teams other than Denver. The East, I'm worried about Boston, but I'm not really worried about the Philadelphia 76ers and the Milwaukee Bucks because the Bucks have been struggling ever since, Doc Rivers got the coaching job. So the Lakers, they still have a chance. They have the opportunity to shift stuff. And I will say league average is, about 116 this season. And Spencer Dinwiddie's defense rating this season is 120.4. So that is terrible. That's like one of the worst in the NBA. And the last 2 games, his defense rating is 114.6. So that is very incredible. And that's even better than league average. So if he can get back to that, then he's not going to be a defensive liability because on Brooklyn, think about it. They're not a great defensive team. They're a young team, wet between their ears. So this is a team that's not very experienced. And since Spencer Dinwiddie's on this Lakers team, he's going to get tons of wide open shots around LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and D'Angelo Russell because he got tons of playmakers. And there's a reason why he was the most efficient in his career with the Dallas Mavericks, right? You got Luka Doncic running the offense. He got a playmaker, so he was getting tons of wide open shots. And he was very good in that playoff series against the Phoenix Suns, right? So, Lakers fans, you guys let me know in the comment section how do you guys feel about this? Do you guys think that the Lakers have a chance to make it to the postseason? Now, we'll say Rui Hachimura did finish a career high last night against the Utah Jazz in LeBron James' absence, and he scored 36 points. That is actually incredible. So, he filled that void, and he shot 12 of 18 from shooting, right? 5 of 7 from 3, which is very incredible. And Anthony Davis and Rui Hachimura became the first pair of Lakers teammates since Kobe Bryant and Shaquille O'Neal in that era of 2023 to both score 35-plus points in the same game. So that is actually incredible. I really appreciate the support. Make sure you guys voice your opinions in the comment section. How do you guys feel about the Los Angeles Lakers? Drop a like, smash the subscribe button. Really trying to reach my next goal of 3K subs. And the only way you could do that is if you guys support this channel and turn on notification bell so you guys get notified for future Lakers content, rumors, updates, and off-season trades. And I'm out of here. Peace.